Happy birthday, Libra. Welcome, all seekers. This is a Libra reading for Libra season. Happy October. It's going to be a pivotal month because a lot of planets are moving direct. Mercury is moving direct on the 2nd of October. Pluto moves direct on the 8th or the 9th. That's when we also have a full moon in Aries. And so the full moon is in cardinal sign, right? Cardinal fire, Aries. Mercury is moving direct in cardinal season when the sun is in Libra, and even though it's moving direct in Virgo, it will enter Libra in October. And Pluto will be moving direct in Capricorn, the cardinal earth sign energy. So when planets move direct in cardinal forward movement oriented signs, it's like sitting and there's no wind outside and everything is quiet and cool and calm and collected, and suddenly there's breeze and it picks up really fast, and out of the blue, hurricane. We just had one. Hurricane Ian. I feel like that's a very appropriate caption for the month of October in general. But you being cardinal air, you are a hurricane. It's going to be very meaningful for you. Fast-paced, Knight of Wands. Fury, fiery. Seven of Cups. However, there is still some thickness in the air. The air is still somewhat thick and sticky, and it's like Superman flying really fast underwater. No matter how fast he is, the nature of the physics underwater doesn't allow him to be in full force as he can. So everything and everyone will want to move full force. You will want to move full force. But there will be steps through which the energy will allow it to happen, allow you to move faster and faster. But once you can, and I feel like maybe at least after the first week of October. First week of October is still, but mid-October or after the first third of October, it starts picking up the pace. It's important that you know what your purpose is when you start moving, when you start going. Try to be clear with your direction. Try not to have many things that you're trying to pursue because you've been held back perhaps in the past few months. So there's a lot naturally to catch up on. I understand. Makes total sense, Libra. However, it might, fast is slow, cheap is expensive. You know those phrases. If you'll try to catch up on everything at once, you'll just stumble upon your own feet. One thing at a time. Do it swiftly and then move to the next. If you can't decide which one is more important, because it's hard to decide because everything is important, everything should be prioritized, flip a coin. I'm not kidding. Be a hurricane that knows where it's going, knows what it is that you need to destroy, knows what it is that you need to move around and rearrange. And please forgive me if you've actually endured hurricane and you're suffering from it. I am in no way, shape, or form trying to minimize the damage. I apologize. It's just a perfect metaphor in a time that fits. Okay? So my heart is with you if you've gone through this. But enough apologies. and let's stick to the message, which is something you, Libra, are learning how to do now. You're learning how to do it now. As we as a collective are on the path of integration of the polarities, so are you. There's the sign of the scale, the equilibrium, of harmony between polarities. Some of you are leading it, some of you are following it. It's okay either way, but none of you is not on it, right? Karma is a witch. I make those. You can find them on Teespring on my online store if you like it. So is Abracadabra right there. Yeah, right there. You can't see the whole of it. They're not all that big. A lot of them. This is like the biggest size. You actually need to double it. Imagine that it's double the size because I folded it in to fit the frame. Anyway, why am I? Check it out if you want. Sorry, guys. Back to you being a hurricane. Ooh. 2 of Cups. So, as you start leading the way in a way that doesn't get stuck every time you try to move, because finally the energy allows, someone cute starts catching up to you. You energetically inspire them to do the same and meet you at the crossroad. I wouldn't want to be at the crossroad where hurricane meets hurricane. But, you know, just like I think ants should learn how to keep their distance from walking giant humans, we humans should learn how to keep our distance from giant forces like hurricanes. So if you, cute little giant force, is meeting another cute little giant force, I'm just going to respectfully watch from afar and let you have fun. And in simplicity, there's romance here. It's going to be surprising and fast-paced and mutual and committed, the Hierophant, and based in something very truthful, based in respect, based in mutual understanding and common set of values. You're similar at your core, and many of you will be guided to meet the one or to unite with the one in your season. This is fun. Seven of Wands, and we have 2 sevens now after the 7 of Cups. It's okay that it's not going to be simple and that there are going to be hurdles and things to take care of. You know what you want. You know who you want. You know the wand that you are holding and carrying. The same wand that you're holding here. And when things starts coming at you, you'll be able to overcome them. Because instead of being confused by them, thinking, oh wait, I'm holding this one, but should I be holding this one? Or should I be holding this one? Should I be doing this instead? Should I be seeing this person instead? And so on and so forth. No. You know yourself, hence you know the one that you carry. So when you know what it is that you're defending or protecting or standing up for or live by, it makes the struggle easier, you know? Because when you're not sure that you're supposed to be defeating one, wait, am I supposed to defeat this or am I supposed to join this? When you're not sure, you can't win. But if you know that this is something that you're not supposed to join, rather stand up to, when you're not confused as to what it is you need to do, Libra, you are very sharp, very decisive, and victorious. There is no standing up to you. There is no resisting you. King of Cups. Hey, cutie. This is someone very cute. I'm not gonna lie. The Two of Cups, King of Cups here. I'm picking up on someone really lovely. They have this tenderness in their heart and in their spirit that is just so endearing and so sweet and so genuine. There's something very genuine and sincere about this person. When they speak, they're not virtue signaling. It's just you feel the actual virtue. It's very refreshing these days. Very refreshing to encounter virtue, true virtue, as opposed to virtue signaling too many cards and bringing them back to the deck. We don't want to get confused. We want to do one thing at a time properly. Remember what we said here? Ace of Wands. This is perfect. So we started the reading with you carrying this wand, having inspiration, intuition, gut instinct as to what is your direction, getting all confused by all kinds of energies, but still following through with what you know to be true, holding on to that wand, being defiant to resistance. And here it is, manifest. Because a lot of time, look, Earth, this material realm, has X amount of energy to manifest into matter. I'm sorry, it's X amount of capacity that can contain X amount of matter. So not every energy can translate to manifestation, to material, tangible manifestation on this planet, on this plane. So not every spiritual energy out there, not every thought, not every intention, not every desire gets to get manifested because there's just X amount of room. It needs to be in alignment with the equilibrium. It needs to be something true. It needs to be something valuable and that can contribute to the equilibrium of nature. Hence, you gotta have true indignation to it. It can't be just something that you have a mood for and then you get it. No. So energy will always test you to see, is it truly what you want? Is it something that you will carry with you, truly enjoy and live by? And if not, then it won't give it to you. But if you constantly follow through with it and continue and show that, yeah, this is who I am, this is what I want, this is my direction, it will give you a few hurdles to see if you actually mean it. And then if you do, it will just give it to you. It will be birthed. It will be born to the real world, and you'll get it tangibly. Okay? So you're getting something tangible, a tangible manifestation of something that is based in your desire, that is based in your instinct, but also is based in you following through with it and not letting go of it because you're not letting go of yourself. Now, this is not a confirmation to go for things that are not in alignment with you. This is not a confirmation to enforce something upon another that they don't wish to. I have a lot of viewers. I don't know how, I always feel like I have the responsibility to put disclaimers every now and then to not allow people to take my words out of context. These are things that are true with your spirit and are in alignment with the universal, with anima mundi. Okay, with the universal intent from spirit, aligned with spirit. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Wow, to make a really long story short, I'm sorry I'm poetic, I can't help it. Something good is happening, Libra, and you deserve it. And it's going to stick around because you've been consistent with it. It could be a really genuine, sweet relationship with someone really true that genuinely wants you. They carry that torch for you. And it feels like a new start, even if it's something that you've been wanting for a while, or even if it's like a goal that you've been trying to attain for a while. It feels fresh and renewed. Oh my gosh. Six of Wands and the Lovers. This is victory of the spirit. This is knowing what your path is, going for it and winning. This is not being, you're not confused anymore by all kinds of options and all kinds of confusing, swirling energies. You know yourself enough to make decisions. You're not waiting for someone to tell you. You're not waiting for spirit to give you a sign. You're just tuned with who you are. You know what you want. You make that decision, be it a love decision, a career path, whatever. And then you're going for it. And then people follow. You know, the term laugh at first they laugh at you. Oh, silly Libra, look at what they're trying to do. They're all over the place, right? Then they fight you. Then you win. Then you win. You're going to get accolades, acknowledgement by a large group of people. It's going to echo. So you're going to have a circle of people that give you acknowledgement for something, and that will reverberate, echo to wider circles, right? It will spread around. And people you didn't know will know what you did or what it is that you're going to get acknowledgement for. Okay, it's kind of like the best example that I can think of is you're walking in the street minding your business, then something happens and um, you do the right thing. You step in, you step forward, you protect someone, you do something kind or you do something brave or something heroic, and you don't know anyone is watching. You know, you just do it for the sake of doing it, for the sake of you know, you're genuinely virtuous. You're not virtue signaling, you're a virtue. Okay? You don't know that someone from the window is taking a video of it and is posting it, and they so happen to know you somehow. Maybe they are your neighbor. I don't know, whatever. And before you know it, it spreads around, and it takes you a few weeks to even hear about it, or for someone to send it to you. And it's like someone is texting it to you, or sends you the link, or tags you. It's like, is this you? Did you do this? And you're like, whoa. So So when you do it, maybe a couple of people in the street are like, "Oh my God, thank you for stepping in. Thank you for helping. Thank you for doing this." So a few people give you the acknowledgement, but then somehow it becomes so much bigger, right? So something that you do for the sake of doing, you're receiving the worthy credit for it. And that's really nice, Libra. This is a really great reading. And there's also like a celebration for those of you who have been in a relationship for a while. This could be a commitment, this could be a proposal, this could be engagement, moving in together, or okay, now we're going out steady, or just showing to the world that you're together, putting your in a relationship status on Facebook. I don't know, whatever, however it plays out for you. But if you've been feeling like energy has been all over the place, and it has been, like someone has upset the gods or something. Um, we're all in the same boat with you. Um, but things are starting to feel way better in your season for your birthday season. So that's really great to see. There's an eclipse at the end of October in Scorpio with the new moon, right? And then there's an eclipse in Taurus with the full moon. There's going to be a new moon in Scorpio. The full moon in Taurus will be November, so never mind that right now because we're talking about October for now. Hmm. Finances, for those of you especially that are Libra rising. So if you've been owed, if money was owed to you, there's a good chance by the end of the month, by the end of October, you will receive your money back. But if you owe, then there might be some, demand for it. Um, I see eclipses as like really dramatic restarts. Like, okay, things have gone a little bit array, out of balance. Let's shake things back into alignment. And it can be dramatic. So, because this is a very good reading and there's a lot of positive energy, um, I'm I'm feeling guided to say that you're probably on the receiving end of finances. But let's see if some coins come out, because so far there's no pentacles on the table. Anything else for Libra? Oh, Four of Wands. It's gonna be okay either way. It's too positive. Like, even though I don't see pentacles on the table in this reading, and I always look at what's missing, not just what's on the table, but what's not on the table. Don't just listen to what people say, listen to what they don't say. It's not just what they do, it's what they don't do. It's really important. But look, some of you are literally getting married or getting engaged or just going or stepping into a very loving, positive relationship. Like, this is sweet. This is genuine. This is balanced. This is mutual. This is just, there's so much celebration and happiness here. There's coming together as a community, as a group of people. Maybe you're meeting someone and you meet their friends, or they meet your friends, and you become like a group of people, like when we were little, where we had our like group of friends, which is something that fades away, unfortunately, over with the years as we mature. Having like your tribe of people. Um, let's see deeper level. Wow. Let's see deeper layers to this reading. These are the cards. Hello. So I'm going to take the major arcanas. This is the Existential Shift reading, what I'm doing right now. And now we're going to take the court cards. Okay, Knight of Wands and King of Cups. By the way, if you want to study tarot, deepen your esoteric knowledge, be sure to check out Patreon, okay, where you can A, support my work, and B, enjoy extra VIP content. So, but that's only if you're ready, because there's really I go deeper. I go deeper there. It's things that I wouldn't necessarily put here, because it's a matter of being ready energetically, and being willing to put in the effort and the work, or the time, or the energy, or whatever. It's just, so don't feel pressured. You can check it out, in case it will speak to you. But only join if you feel ready, because I really go into levels that, best to feel like you're ready. Okay? And what it means to feel ready, that's subjective. It's how you sense it. All right. So I only have one repetition in the minor arcana, which is the number 7. And especially in connection with the Lovers and the Hierophant. So there's something very spiritual for you this month. There's a deep understanding of your spiritual path and of your truth and what it is that you believe in. And there's this willingness to do what it takes in order for your belief system to align with your life and your action. Because if your choices and your actions are not in alignment with your belief systems and with your worldview, there will always be an inner resistance that manifests a mess. Okay? Instead of being the hurricane, you manifest a hurricane around you. Right? And it's like you're feeling really intuitively and instinctually guided to be very, very honest with yourself, with how you feel about life and the world, and to stand up to make those, to make choices based off of that. And that's when the clouds start to fade out and things become very clear. These are amazing cards. Ace of Wands, Two of Cups, Four of Wands, Six of Wands. There is so much joy, happiness, fluidity, camaraderie, community, just celebration it's easy, it's fast, it's fun. And we all need that fun, right? And to have your life be fun, but also in alignment with what you believe in, that's such a blessing. Okay, so take the opportunities when it comes to people that you meet or encounter that inspire you emotionally, that inspire you um, creatively. Go to the event, have that conversation, try out that new class, and then make decisions based off of it. Don't stretch it. If you go somewhere and you're like, no, that's not for me, then don't stay extra. Be decisive and leave. You gave it a chance, you had the experience, great. If you go somewhere or you meet someone and it feels good, give it another chance, right? Until you find yourself truly from the heart committed to it and now it's a path. You do know who you are and what you want. You've just, from a place of generosity of spirit, you have allowed others to confuse you because you've taken their opinion into account. Oh, I gotta be humble. Oh, I gotta learn from others. Yeah, sure. But at the end of the day, you know best who you are and what it is you want. And you're the one who needs to make the decisions because you're the one who's going to live with the consequences of those decisions. Okay, so people give you advice from a good place. They mean well. But if it creates a mess and confusion, don't take the advice. Okay? Is there anything else to know about this 777? 007. Any clarification to this 2-7 energy? Spiritual alignment for Libra for October? Wow, awakening, judgment. You're growing into who you are, Libra. You're maturing spiritually. Your soul is taking your avatar to the next level. You're growing, you're expanding, you're going from the cocoon to the butterfly. And I'm not really seeing a lot of growing pains, honestly, which is nice. Maybe in the first week of October. The first 7 days might be a little bit icky. But the more you continue dancing to your own flute, listening to your own guidance, the more you clear the way, the more you call out yourself and you call out others and you make decisions, decisions after decision after decision, and the path becomes more and more clear. And you find yourself truly. And then as you find yourself and things start to just fall into place, you're like, wow, this self of mine that that I found is really awesome. And that's a really great feeling, discovering that you're awesome. Happy birthday, Libra. Everything is here. Check out the description box and subscribe if you're new. And of course, give this video the like. I love you and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.